Hello everyone, so today we are going to talk about array. So what do you know about array? So array is a group of objects, pictures or numbers in columns and rows. And a rectangular array is a group of objects that are arranged in equal rows and columns. In our daily life, the example of an array is when we see a marching band, when you see a chair and table in your class, or even as simple as your chocolate bars or your favorite candy. They all place in an array. For example, here we have an array of dogs. So we have two dogs in the first row, so that means we must have two dogs in the second row as well. So they could be in a rectangular array. Because just like I said, the rectangular array is a group of objects that are arranged in equal rows and columns. Let's count the second row. So one, two dogs. So is it a rectangular shape? Yes, so it is a rectangular array. But what if I add two more dogs in this picture? Is it still an array? Yes, of course. We could add as many as we want as long as it's still following the first row of columns. For example, if I move the dogs from here to here, we can still call this an array because they have the same row. So, how many dogs do we have right now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dogs. You see, an array makes something easier to count and help us with the multiplication later on. Let's move on with our next activities. It says in here to see all the pictures below and check all the pictures that show rectangular arrays. So in our first picture, we got a group of rabbits sleeping. As you can see here, they are sleeping in triangular shape. So no, it is not an array. How about our second picture here? Is it an array? Yes, it is. You can see the fox are in same columns and row. Let's count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 foxes are in shape of a rectangular array. So let's check that box. Okay, moving on with our next picture. In this picture, we got a group of pigs. Is this an array? Yes, because they have the same row and column. Let's count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pigs. So let's check this one as well. The fourth picture shows us a group of dogs. Is this an array? No, because even if it's on a rectangular shape, but the second row of the picture did not have the same amount as the first row. As we can see here, the second row only has 1, 2 dogs. As in our first row here, we got 1, 2, 3 ducks. So our fourth picture in here is not an array. Let's move on with our next picture. If you are look at this picture closely, we could see that this picture is not an array. But let's check it out anyway. So in the first row we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 small goats. How about the second row? In the second row here we got 1, 2, 3. 3 goats. So it is not fulfilled the terms of an array, which is the picture must have the same amount in column and row. So this picture is not an array. Wow, that's a lot of frog we have here. Is it an array? Let's see. The first row got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frogs. How about the second row? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frogs. Let's go to the third row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frogs. What about the last row? 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it an array? Yes, that's right, it is an array. Because they have the same amount in row and columns. So let's count them all in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 frogs. It is a lot. So remember that an array is something that have the same amount in row and columns. Don't get tricked by shape because sometimes even the shape is look like an array. When we look closely and start to count them all, it's not an array. So how about your surroundings? Could you name things and object in your house which is in an array? Let me know, okay? See you in my other video. Goodbye.